Hi, my name is Austin Dorman, and I'm a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. And today we're going to funnel hack the sales funnels challenge. And I'm so excited about funnel hacking this funnel because this funnel was released less than a week ago. At least that's when I first saw it. And this challenge is happening in a couple days. So this is going to be really fun. But before we begin, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also check the descriptions as well for some really awesome resources. And I'm also going to link a video um, to where I basically explain what is the sale funnels challenge. So make sure you watch that video and then you can watch this video as well. But just want to let you know. So I go more in depth in the other video. This one's going to be kind of more of like a light overview of what it is. So just so you can get some like context and background about this, and then we'll go through the whole funnel. So just high level, what is the Sell Funnels Challenge? It's a 3-day challenge. It's happening November 5th to November 7th. I'd imagine this is going to turn into an evergreen challenge funnel. And so it's basically just going to be launched like once a month. So even though if you may not have seen this video until afterwards, you probably will be able to join this challenge, even though you may not have made it to the November 5th to November 7th timeline. So basically what this is for, it's basically learn how to sell sales funnels. And so this is presented by Russell Brunson and Catherine Joan Leash, where if you don't know either of them, Russell Brunson, he's the co-founder of ClickFunnels. He basically popularized the concept of sales funnels. He's a best-selling author, wrote Expert Secret, .com Secrets, and Traffic Secrets, and he's coached a lot of entrepreneurs. And then Catherine Joan Leash, she's a speaker. Actually, let's kind of go down to that part. She's well known in the whole funnel building space. She's an awesome funnel builder, and she's a 7-figure earning entrepreneur, 2 Comma Club award winner, professional speaker, and one of the best funnel builders out there. And she also, I know at one point she created, I think it was called Design Hacking or Design School. I can't remember, but basically it's like how to make your funnels better looking. So she's awesome and phenomenal with that. So let me scroll up here and let's actually talk about this really quick. I just want to talk about who this challenge is for. So like I mentioned, this challenge is to help you learn how to build and sell online funnels to golden business owners who are willing to pay top dollars. So this right here. So person number 1, this is for someone who is ready to break into the online world and learn how to market your services so you can escape the dreaded 9-to-5 grind. So this is great if you're like a beginning entrepreneur, beginning online business owner, basically a beginner, so to speak. And then person number 2 is you want to build a lucrative side hustle that produces sales, which can give you more time, freedom, and income to do what you want when you want. Then person number 3, you're a funnel builder who's ready to make the leap into expert by improving your persuasion skills and sales techniques, which can help you skyrocket you and your business to the next level. So that's kind of the grouping of the 3 people. Now let's jump into funnel hacking. So what I'm going to do is basically comment what I'm seeing in this funnel, just so that you know. So right here, we have a really good hook for the headline, how to build an entire career or lucrative side hustle selling sales funnels. And even though you've never sold anything online before, aren't tech savvy, or don't know where to start. So good hook, a good sub headline of basically like even though or like without. That's what I really like. So basically it's like, well, it's kind of this thing of like, well, what happens if I'm not tech savvy? It's like, well, it says it here, even though you're not tech savvy, you could do this. There's a nice video here, so I recommend just like watching the video. It's really good, basically kind of outlining the whole sale funnel challenge. And then right here, this block, this is basically to get you to join. So they basically have a really good hook. They have a video which is basically like another hook as well for like people visual or like to listen to stuff. And then here, this is where it says to join this sales funnel challenge. And this is kind of interesting too right here, because it says you could do it for free, and then they basically have a pay later option of a small payment of $97. So if you've maybe you did it, you didn't find it valuable, then like you don't have to pay, or maybe just like look at the FAQ of like how that process works. But basically, like if you have found it valuable, you can sign up for free and then pay $97 later. And then this one right here, it could go down. It'll just go down to the order form. So this is what we call a social proof right here. So it has 3 testimonials right there. And then if we keep scrolling down, this kind of gives you an agenda of like what's happening in each day. So here it says, in just 30 days, we'll hold your hand as we show you exactly how to create, pitch, and sell online funnels to high ticket golden clients on a weekly basis, and basically how you could take and implement it for your own. So day 1 is going to talk about the game, what winning looks like. Day 2 talks about the rules, how the game is played. And day 3 talks about the strategy, quickest way to win. So I really like this, how it kind of gives you an agenda of like what to expect. I've seen other funnels, other challenge funnels where they do the same thing. And there's some where it's like, if it's like a big challenge. So for example, like the Selling Online challenge, which I'll put that in the description section as well if you want to check that out. They actually go by like, I think by session, where it's almost like by the hour or every like 2 hours. Like it's basically like an all day challenge. This is only going to be like an hour or two. So it's like a day. So it's not that bad, but the other ones, it's like, it's like all day. And then that makes it nice for the agenda. This is talking about what it is. So we already kind of talked about it, what the challenge is, who it's for. So that's kind of helps you. It helps get the right people into the funnel. So basically, like if you're not person 1, 2, or 3, then like you'll just leave. But they broadened it enough where you'll probably most likely be in one of these 3 buckets. You're either going to be like a beginner, you have a 9 to 5 job and you want to like break out of that, or you have a job, you want to make it a side hustle and stuff like that, or number 3, you're a funnel builder. So that's kind of a really awesome thing right there. This is another thing that I really like is what is it basically says, here's what the sales funnel challenge is not, and then it gives you 3 options of what it's not, basically to kind of, it's basically just to get like the right people inside this funnel, which is something that I think is really cool. And then this is what you'll get when you join the sales funnel challenge. So basically, to some degree, this is almost like the offer stack. So you get the training, you get the funnel selling map, the results, and it's tons of fun. So it's kind of like, it's like an offer stack, but it's not like a true offer stack to the degree of you get like maybe 1, 2, 3, it's valued at this, and it's like the total value is $100,000, but you're only getting it for $1,000. So it's kind of like it's kind of like what I'd like to think a soft offer stack of like just what you're getting if you join the challenge. This is just a reminder to join the sales funnel challenge. So you're gonna probably see this maybe like 2 or 3 times. So like I'm in my previous videos and like other videos, the concept of a funnel is basically to get people to either become a lead or buy your offer. That's why they're called sales funnels. And so you're going to see this call to action, the CTA right here, multiple times in the funnel, and it's basically to get them to join. So if we go down here, this is me and the trainer. So these are the people that are part of the facilitators, the people leading the 3-day sell funnels challenge. And then if we go down here, so we have that CTA right here, like I mentioned. And then this goes into the schedule as well. So the one we saw above was kind of high. It's like a high level summary of it, going from day 1, day 2, day 3, and then just like a little bit about it. This guy goes into more detail of what it is. So that's kind of interesting right here. So that we had, it's the game, the rules, and then the strategy. And then right here, this kind of targets the person number 1, if you remember. So this is the person that wants to kind of get out of that 9 to 5 grind, become an expert funnel builder, and create your own business selling funnels. And then this is just some testimonials about Russell Brunson and Catherine Jones Leash. And then this is where you register. So I think we've seen this maybe 4 times. I think we'll probably see it like another time or 2. And if we go down here, this is the guarantee section. So we want some sort of like risk reversal in our funnels. So basically people feel like comfortable and confident going through the funnel, knowing that, hey, if it doesn't work out, you could do this. So this is really cool. And then a short recap, what, when, why. What is it? 3-day challenge. When is it? November 5th to November 7th. And why? Because this is your time to get your idea into the world with a funnel. So like I mentioned, we saw the CTA right here, and then this is the order form. So with the order form, obviously there's the contact information. You could select the product. So there's two different options. You could either register for the challenge, buy it up front for $47. There's also a pay later option. So that's where we talked about where you could join it for free and then you pay $97 after. So those are the two options, at least at the time of this recording. And then you have the billing information as well. And then right here, this is called a one-time offer or like an order bump. And so right here, this one is where you could add the funnel agency math for $47. Basically, it's just talking about the numbers behind replacing your full-time income with funnel building. It's a series of video trainings by Catherine Jones-Leash where she walks through the 5 numbers that you need to know, tweak, and leverage. So that's kind of an interesting order bump. And with order bumps, you want it to complement the core offer. So right now we have the challenge on how to sell sales funnels, and then with this order bump right here, this is to understand like the math to like replace either your full-time job or make it a lucrative side hustle. And then this is the button which would submit the order form. We got some more social proof right here. So we had about, I want to say like 3 different sections of social proof. One about the challenge, one about the instructors, so Russell Brunson and Catherine Jones-Leash. And then this is just another one related to this. And then here's some like FAQs as well that you could go through. And then we also have another button. So, I mean, the CTA and the goal of funnels is that you only want one CTA per funnel page. And so right here, this is the CTA of just getting them to join the sales funnels challenge. And then let's go to the second page. So the second page is called an upsell. So this is step 2 of 3. So right here, let's actually read this. So before you go, how would you like to upgrade to VIP for a live Q&A session each day after the challenge to get direct help with your funnel building business or side hustle? So this is a rare chance to pick the brains of Russell and Catherine for a fraction of the price we normally charge for one-on-one coaching. And this is an incredible opportunity because Russell Brunson has a series of coaching programs, and depending on which one you're in, I know I think Inner Circle at the time of this recording, I want to say it's like $25,000 a year to be in like his coaching program. And it gets like even higher too, where I think it's like 50,000 or 100,000. So it's kind of crazy. And just to get it for a fraction of that is like so nuts. So if we go here, we have a little video. This is kind of a countdown timer. So to induce urgency and scarcity as well, mainly urgency of just trying to get you to sign up. Now, this is kind of interesting that I haven't seen really before until recently. There's basically like 2 VIP options. So one is you could be type like a fly on the wall. So basically it's like you're in the VIP sessions with Russell and Catherine. You can hear the advice, you can hear the questions, but you don't actually like ask a question. And then VIP option number 2 is you could ask the specific questions and you'll get an answer by Russ Brunson and Catherine Jones. So that's kind of interesting. So typically the ones that I've seen in terms of like the challenge funnels, usually you have the challenge, you have a VIP option, which is like you upgrade for $97 or $197 and then you're on your way. So this is kind of an interesting way to segment the VIP attendees. So one is fly on the wall. The second one is you can ask a specific question to them. And we have different pricing structures. So you have a $97 and then you have $297. And then if you're not interested, you could click the not interested. Now this is just kind of a quick note about it. Just about the VIP option. And then right here for 2, so there's basically like 2 reasons that you like would want to sign up. So reason number 1, the faster you implement, the faster you'll see results. There's no denying it. The closer you work with someone who has achieved the goal you want, the more likely you are to succeed. And reason number 2, if you were to sit Catherine or I down to ask this question, pick our brains and dissect your business funnels, marketing strategies, we would typically charge 10x or more than the small one-time price of $297 we're offering on this page at this time. And keep in mind that this offer will not be up for long. As you can imagine, we're taking everyone's question that says yes to this offer. So this is to induce scarcity. So it looks like they're capping it just 100 people. So inducing scarcity. and then free bonus for fast action takers. Grade now for $2.97. You'll get the sales funnels challenge replays videos for free. And that's kind of it. Right here, just kind of like a continue on the message. And then this is going back to the CTA, be a fly on the wall, or you could get your specific questions answered. There is free video replays if you do the $97 one. I don't think that was mentioned in that block of text, but just want you to know there, at least the time of this recording. So here, this is just the order form. You could choose option 1 or option 2. And then let's go here. So this is the thank you page. So this is just congratulating you for registering, saving your seat. And then there's 3 steps. So one is to join the community, which is interesting. This one's actually going to be hosted inside the ClickFunnels community feature. So I know last one with the Selling Online Challenge, they did it inside of an app called School. So that was there. And then I think past challenges, it was usually in like Facebook groups. So this is kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to like turn out in terms of like engagement and everything. So there's that. Join the community. Step 2 is to sign up to be an affiliate. So if you register for this challenge, you'll automatically be an affiliate for it. So this is kind of nice where you could promote it to other people and they get a commission based off of it. And then step number 3 is just to block out time on your calendar. You can add it to your calendar. Like I mentioned, it's November 5th to 7th, at least the time of this recording. Like I mentioned, I'd imagine this is going to be a monthly evergreen challenge that you could do every month if you like, or you could do the challenge and then get the VIB upgrade, get the replays, and then kind of move on. So that is everything. And then just make sure, in terms of the time here, just make sure to factor in the VIP session if you've upgraded to VIP. But yeah, that's everything in terms of funnel hacking this funnel. Really cool funnel. I'm kind of excited to see how it kind of like progresses and evolves. I think this is probably like version 1 of like it being released, and then I'm kind of curious of like how it's going to turn out later down the road. But like we saw, and just to recap, the first page is the sales page. So this is just registering for the challenge. There was a one-time offer where you could get, I think it was the funnel agency math. Step 2 is the VIP option, where there's 2 VIP options. So one is for $97, one for $2.97, and then we have the thank you page. So the idea with funnels is to basically increase your average order cart value. And so there's a few options of how they did it here. One was the pay later option. So if you buy it straight up, it's $47. If they pay later, it's $97, but it's free to sign up. You had the one-time offer of $47. And then you have the upsells as well with the VIP. So there was the $97 option and then 2 $97 options. So really interesting funnel. I can't wait to actually participate in the sale funnels challenge. I already registered for the event, so I'm excited to see how it goes. And let me know if you've registered for the event or if you have any questions about it. And you could just drop that in the comments as well. But like I mentioned, I'll put the links to sign up in the description section. There's going to be some other resources as well. And that's it. So thanks for watching this. This is Funnel Hacking, the Sales Funnels Challenge. Funnel.